Hi, you have tuned in to Mary Precious Jones Huntsville, better known as Precious. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate that. And to all of my returning viewers, thank you so much. And if this is your first time, welcome. Welcome to my flower bed summer refresh landscaping. And it is ideal to beautify a small flower bed. So guys, we are going to be doing a lot of work today. And as you that have been following me, I worked on my exterior spring refresh where my husband, he pressure washed the house, the sidewalk, the driveway, my storage, and he did the painting of the porch and the deck. And then we turned around and did another video on where we decorated the deck and showed that video. And we also just recently released the video on Let's Freedom Ring. So I participated in an open collaboration and I displayed my deck again. So guys, go over and check that out. I will leave the link to those videos, which is a total of 4 videos, down in my description box. Okay guys, so now you see me got my little pail in my hands, and I am putting up the marigolds that seeded from last year, so when they drop to the ground they will seed the next year. And so I'm saving these little marigolds because I don't want to kill them because I'm going to be going in tilling the ground, and I will be removing all of the leaves. Well, not all of the leaves. I'm going to leave a few because, you know guys, leaves are good for nutrient. Okay, so now I have made it to this side and I'm putting up the marigolds. So this is what they are looking like. Do you see the size of them? So, but if I let them stay and don't pull them up, guys, they will cover the entire flower bed, and I don't want that. So now I got my hoe. I'm putting on my gloves, and you're going to see me coming in tilling this area here. And I'm just trying to get it ready so I can replant my marigolds. Okay, so I'm going to till the entire flower beds, and here you will just see me using my little hand rake, and I am raking some of the sticks, the debris off top of the soil. And I just want to make sure that I'm just breaking everything up, getting it ready. And I'm going to go ahead on and remove some of these leaves from underneath my blanket rolls. Now guys, this blanket rolls will blanket the entire flower bed if you don't keep it cut back. It is just what it says, a blanket rolls, and it blankets the entire area. It will basically take over if you don't tame it. Now, so I stopped tilling, and I went on and put my edges, my brick around my flower bed, and I went on and put my black paper down, so that would keep my that would keep my soil from going between the bricks. So I want to go ahead on and do that first, and then I go ahead on and finish tilling the ground, and that way everything will be in place. So I have already tilled the ground here, and I'm going to just go ahead on and break open this bag with my object, and I'm just going to spread this topsoil over the flower bed. And guys, I don't know if you use manure, but I use that at the bottom to give my plant some substance, some nutrients, and then I put the topsoil over the manure. And that way guys, that manure is just like a what you call it, it's just like a fertilizer. Yes. So now you see me, I'm spreading this out with my hoe, just trying to make sure it is even, and I'm taking my time. I'm going around the edges. So I'm taking my time and going around the edges, trying to make sure that plastic is covered, so when it rains, my soil won't go between the cracks in the brick where the bricks are connecting. And I'm taking me another bag, and I'm going to go ahead on and burst this one open, and I'm going to go ahead on and just spread this out as well. So I purchased quite a few of these bags because this flower bed, like I said, it loses its soil. And so every year I have to go in and put about maybe 10 more bags or more in this flower bed. So as you can see, I have already spread out some of the soil on the other end of the flower bed, and I am continually putting down some more topsoil, and I normally get that black soil and just spread that out, and I think that will make the flower bed look more appealing. It like beautifies the flower bed, so that's why you see me with that dark soil. And so now, since I got the soil down, I got my wide rake broom, and I'm just gonna spread this out evenly now, because with the hoe you don't get that even spread, but I did use that hoe to make sure that soil was all around the edge of the bricks. Okay, I can work better with the hoe doing that better than I can use the rake and spread it out around the bricks. But I'm still spreading this out, guys. I'm taking my time to make sure that even underneath the rows has some fresh soil, because I want to treat all of my plants equally. Don't want to leave any of my plants out. Okay guys, I think I am done tilling and got my soil down, and I'm going to just go ahead on and start planting. But guys, I just want to give you some ideas on how you can beautify your small flower bed. It doesn't take much, because I do everything on a budget, guys, and I just try to pass that on to you. There are some flowers out there that's very expensive, but make sure, if you're like me, you don't want to buy flowers every year. Just get you some flowers that comes back every year. Okay, here are some flowers that comes back every year. And oh my goodness, I'm trying to think of the name of them. There's the name right there. Okay, so those flowers, they come back every year. And right now I am planting those flowers, and I will put the name on the screen because gosh. But anyway, yeah, you will have the name of these flowers. You don't have to worry about replanting. The only reason why I'm replanting these flowers, because I think something got in my flower bed. I don't know what it was, but a few of those flowers, they didn't make it well. They was looking all brownish, so I went on and snatched them up this winter. But anyway, because I want to start fresh. But these flowers, you really don't have to buy them every year. Okay, so what I did, I just took the flower out of the buckets, and I just dug me a hole, and I set the flower down in it. That way I wouldn't have to disturb the flower. It'll still probably think it's inside of the bucket. But anyway, the soil was already in the bucket, so you know why I just remove the soil that's already on the flower. Just go ahead and use that. Okay, and so I'm taking my hand. I'm so used to using my hand, because it's like, I mean, I have tools that can do this work, the little scoop, the little rake, all of that good stuff. But it's nothing like your hands. You can actually place it where you want to place it and put your dirt around it however you want to. Okay, so now I'm not going to plant all of these flowers right away because I want to put some right there in front of the house, but I am waiting for my husband to do that painting on my soffit, because you know how guys are. You put your flowers down, they're gonna step all over your flowers, and then they'll say, I'm sorry, but hey, I had to pay for those flowers, even though it wasn't much, you know. Well, by the way, he paid for those flowers. So anyway, guys, I'm going to do the same thing I did on the other end. I'm just lifting my flower out of the pail that it came in. And I made me a hole, dug me a little hole. And I'm just putting the soil around it. And because once I do that, it's going to pretty much cover that corner. So that's why I'm not putting much in there. Guys, I don't want to overcrowd my flower bed. I want it to look like a flower bed. Okay, so now I am getting ready to plant my little marigold. And what I am going to do, I'm not going to stick them all over the flower bed. I'm going to put them neatly. So this is another idea. If you want these marigolds to look like a bush instead of just a plant here and a plant there, you get you some marigold, plant them in 2 short rows. And so I'm going to come in here and I'm going to have 2 short rows, and each one of my rows is going to have maybe 3 in a row, but I'm going to double the marigolds per hole. So instead of me putting 1 marigold per hole, I am going to double that. I'm going to put 2 marigolds per hole, just in case, say if one of them dies, I still have some in that spot, filling that spot. And so when I do this, guys, I have like a bush, just like that blanket rose bush over there. I am making me a bush of marigolds. So that's why I make 2 rows, maybe 3 little holes per row, and I put 2 marigold per hole. So now I'm looking at like 12 marigold will be in each corner, and that way it will actually look like that bush, like I said. Okay, alright guys, so I'm going to let you listen to music since I just explained to you what I will be doing. Okay, alright. Guys, we are coming to the end of this video, and I am so tired. So I promise you that I will show you the reveal of the flower bed. Give me one day, no later than 2 days, and I will have that video up for you. So just look out for part 2, okay? Okay guys, I will see you in the next video. I will see you in the future because your future looks good on you. Bye bye.